Good morning, class. I'm Professor Escobar, and I'm here to deliver this week's video announcement. A lot has changed in our class since we last spoke, and I think that the best way to illustrate what this course is about, what's going on with English 110, and what you need to do in order to succeed is just actually by going over what's due and what's required this week and what you should be working on. This way you can kind of see how the course has adjusted, and at the end of this little video announcement, I'll give my own thoughts and I'll talk to you more about the shifts in the course. Alright, so your proto draft is due this week for paper 3. For paper 3, you're writing about Audre Lorde's A Burst of Light and Gloria Anzaldua's How to Tame a Wild Tongue. It'll be due depending on what section you're in on Wednesday or Thursday. If you need more time, I'm happy to give it. I know a lot of you are juggling multiple responsibilities. You may or may not be working for hazard pay. You may be unemployed. So to give you a little bit more time, you can turn this in late for full credit on Monday or Tuesday of next week before class starts. Just depending on what section you're enrolled, and you can see the details below in this announcement. Your double entry journals are due for parts 2 and 3 that are due next week. So we already turned in part 1 of there, and we turned in Street Life, our journal entries for Street Life. So go ahead and finish your journal entries for parts 2 and 3, and you can go ahead and upload them if you took pictures of them. And if you haven't done them yet and you're going to type them up, let me read you these instructions. And these instructions can be found under Pages, under the double entry journals. There's a new section on how to do these on the computer. So to complete an entry on your computer, in a new document, copy and paste and complete the following: the title and title of the book, entry number, chapter, title, and page number, quote, and response. So for the quote and response, you'll do exactly what you've been doing last time. You'll find a quote that you think is cool. And for the response, you'll respond to the quote, talk about the chapter, and jot down your thoughts. And you'll submit those next week, and you can see exactly when they're due by finding the assignment under Canvas. This week's task can be found also under assignments, under the assignment week 12, day 1 and 2. What these tasks, these in-class assignments ask you to do is to, 1, work on your proto draft, which is due this week, and to read Audre Lorde's A Burst of Light, find 2 letters that you want to talk about from the middle of the essay, and then give your thoughts on them. You'll then post these responses and your summaries to Canvas. You'll also be asked to find 3 quotes from the last 3 sections of How to Tame a Wild Tongue, that short essay, and you'll find those quotes, copy and paste them to Canvas, and then respond to them, and then you'll post that also under discussions. Alright, your grades, I've graded your exams and your papers. Given the whole shift to online, it'll take me a couple days to create electronic rubrics, but your grades and your exams and your homeworks will all be graded this week. So you have that to look forward to. And finally, office hours. I'll hold office hours via Zoom on Wednesday from 12 to 2 and Thursday from 2 to 4. And you can sign up on the Google Doc links below. If you need to reach me, you can send me a message here on Canvas. Say you want to, those times don't work for you, message me and we'll figure something out. Alright, so I think that covers it in terms of what you have to do this week. We've talked about the proto draft, which is due this week. If you have questions about that, go to the proto draft paper 3 description on Canvas under Pages. The double entry journals, they're due next week for parts 2 and 3 of there. An updated section has been added to the double entry journal instructions under Pages. this week's task is online, and you can find full instructions under assignments. Your grades will be to you on your back to you for your exam and for your papers this week, as well as for your homeworks. And I'll also send to you graded rubrics electronically on Canvas, so you can see how you're doing and what needs to be working, what's working and what's not working yet in your essay. And if you want to meet with me in office hours, just please feel free to sign up for office hours via Zoom. All right. So I think that covers everything. For me as a professor, I'm very sad that I can't be in class teaching you. I enjoy teaching. It's a passion for me, one that I've been working my whole life up to. So I'm pretty sad about that. But it must be really disappointing for you as students. You didn't sign up for an online class, and the California Community College system is exploring an excused withdrawal option. They're going to be releasing details about that in the coming weeks, and that option will be available for all students. So you feel if this semester and everything going on this semester just didn't work for you, you can look for that excused withdrawal option. And they're talking about that option not affecting your financial aid or even your GPA, and they're trying to figure out all the details for that as we speak. The second thing I wanted to talk about is that this class was never meant to be an online course. That being said, I'm going for the task, the in-class assignments. I want those to be more kind of big picture. For week 10, when you go back and complete it, you'll see that it's very heavy. There's a lot of different parts. It's very exact what you have to do, and it probably like asks you to do more than or about 4 hours worth of really hard work. Going forward, I'm going to roll that back a bit, and I want it to be more kind of big picture, what you should be doing, and kind of pointing you in the direction of how to finish your essays. So going forward, the in-class assignments, they won't be these heavy assignments. They'll be kind of these light, simple assignments that ask you to participate in a group discussion. And I think that covers it. If you have questions and you want to talk to me, come see me in office hours. Just sign up for my office hours below. I hope that answers everything. I hope you enjoy this view of my backyard. And I hope you and your family are safe. You've been in my thoughts these past 2 weeks, and I hope to hear from you.